G'day team, Tony here with the Mighty Overlander, and we are about to embark on the Wild Track Leisure Australia Gunbarrel Highway Jimny Trek for 2022. We've actually got 22 JB74 Jimnys all starting to converge on the Bakers Hill Pie Shop. It's a bit of a ceremonial send-off for us. So over the next few episodes, I'm going to be bringing you the full experience of us heading across the Gunbarrel Highway and going from Perth all the way to Yulara and even Uluru. It's going to be absolutely sensational. So stay tuned guys, this is going to be epic. All right, here we go guys. We are on our way to the Gunbarrel Highway. We've just left the Bakers Hill Pie Shop. We've got 22 Jimnys ready to go. This is going to be absolutely insane. So we've got the first fuel stop's going to be a little ways up, so we're getting on the road now while we can. The group's going to be a little bit spread out initially before we actually get up there, so I'm not really that phased about that, but yeah, we'll see how we go guys. Wow, so my plans, content-wise, well, I'll probably start with a full campsite walk around and really covering off on everything that I'm going to be doing with the car, the new mods and everything that I'm going to be taking. I was actually hoping to do this prior to leaving, but you know what, it has been that hectic getting ready to go for this. I had the full week off work prior to actually leaving for this trip, and already it was too much, you know, but I think I've got everything. You know, inevitably you forget things on these, especially these big long trips where you have to take so much, but I think I'm all right. So the fridge is packed, you know, the beers are cold and the water's filled, so I really can't complain too much about the food and drink situation. The car's doing well. The car's, you know, we're sitting on about 10 litres to 100k with fully loaded. So I've got the extended range fuel tank in now. So that's 80 litres there, plus I've got another 12 litres on the roof and two little, you get about 6 litres, but two 5 litre bad boys there. And yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty good. So, and that the corrugations don't shake the bolts out of my car. So look guys, yeah, I'll fast track to our first fuel stop and then I'll be touching back in. But this is going to be a pretty insane trip. I've never been to Uluru. I've never been to, I've been in the Northern Territory heaps, but I've never been to like Yulara or anything like that. I did go all the way down to Tennant Creek once, so I have been down out into the middle before, but just not this way. So never done the Gunbarrel, so this is going to be next level guys. All right guys, enjoy, and I'll see you at our first fuel stop, where we'll be getting that last drink before we hit the tracks proper. Enjoy. So our first little stop is on Rabbit Proof Fence Road, and everyone's kind of getting ready to go now. We stopped and grabbed fuel, that was all good, got a couple of cool drone shots, and yeah, very much looking forward to the next part of the trip, and we're going to be cracking on to go to the first campsite. So I'll see you at the first campsite. All right, better hurry up, everyone's moving on. Alright guys, so we've made it to the first campsite for the day, but we've already had our first couple of casualties. So we've got a little snatch strapping going on over here. Yep. Alright, here we go. Show us how it's done, boys.
Okay, you right to go, James?
Alright, so there's the first one done. And now, big Tommy P over here needs it too. Brilliant. So, like I said, we've got to the first campsite. It's a really big, nice open area, about 25 k's north of Bullfinch. And we're basically going to wagon wheel it up for the night. But before we start wagon wheeling it up for the night, I'd like to just show you this number here. This is fantastic. Look at this.
Look at this little built
down to the axle.
Good job. I can probably get up there.
Tommy. I've got that toe point. So I can guarantee that I'm going to be in the same position at some point during this trip, but it's always good not to be the first. So
yeah, thank you, Tony. That's very nice of you to bring that up.
How are you, mate?
Delightful of you, Tony.
Good job. It got a little bit soft all of a sudden, didn't it?
So we're going around the corner, right? The arse just went out. I said, oh yeah, that's funny. And then bang.
Right. I didn't even get this far, Tom.
Brilliant. Well,
I know, it's
absolutely fantastic. So we're going to snatch this one out as well. The guys have already started setting up their camps. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes, work out where everyone's going to be, and then I'll do the same and I'll get my campsite set up. So
the doctor's on his way.
Brilliant. Oh well, all good.
Hey, there's rock up here.
Here you go. All right, these guys are going to get themselves sorted out. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's part of full driving, guys. So if you're not careful and you don't, and you can get caught unawares sometimes, but you know, these things happen. It's always good fun. Fantastico. Oh well, we'll have a quick look at how these guys are going to snatch out. Absolutely sensational. There's nothing better when someone gets bogged and the peanut gallery then forms pretty quickly to get a bit of an audience. It's absolutely fantastic. Here we go.
Just watch out, mate. Fucking flags until you close.
Just stick out when you think I've come back far enough.
All right, let us know, Stuart.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
The guys are going to get this all sorted. He's pretty bogged. He's down to his axles.
That's the proper bog.
Now, it is rare to get these things bogged, I swear it.
I mean, he's done well.
He has done bloody well. Alright, let's see how this is going to play out.
You're a natural.
It just went straight down. They're going to try and get the fuck out of here. Hey, Cam, it's good, mate. Yeah.
Love it.
Here we go. Safe distance. Just in case that rope breaks.
Ready, Tom?
Hey, Tom.
There you go, Ian.
Skull dragging him. Well, it's a testament to those recovery points. They're nice and handy. You beauty. Well, there you go, guys. The first two boggings and recoverings done for the trip. All right, I'm going to take the mighty Jimny. I'm going to go find myself a nice little campsite, and then we're going to get around and have a look at the way that everyone's setting up their camps. And then I'm going to be getting stuck into my first meal of the trip. So for my meals, I've got a whole heap of different stuff that I've prepared previous to actually setting off. I've been using vac sealers a lot lately. The vac sealing really does kind of change the way that you want to set your meals up. You know, I don't want to use the term game changer, but it is. It's a game changer. Mainly because you can keep stuff packed up, portioned out, and yeah, it's really easy to kind of manage it in your fridge at that stage. So that's the way to go there. Tonight I'm going to be doing just a quick boil up of some pasta and some pre-made spaghetti bolognese that I made last night. So then I'll be getting stuck into it. How are you, mate? Not bad. Musty. So, what's the setup for tonight, mate?
Well, I've picked the marshiest, swampiest spot in the middle of our 37-acre campsite.
Excellent.
But that's
She's
okay.
a,
So
she's a little bit left over there, isn't she?
yeah, a little bit of that might have been me as well, being a bit aggressive.
She'll be right.
That's all good.
How's the Jimny holding up for the day?
Good. I was surprised actually the pace we kept up today.
Yeah.
I really was. And I'm thinking first time it's been fully loaded, and that Ironman suspension I think likes the load.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Especially with the GMV upgrade, the heavier springs, you've got to put a little bit of weight in the back. Now, what kind of fuel consumption did you get today?
Last time I looked, it was 10.1 litres per 100 k's.
That's not bad. That's what I'm getting.
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Yep.
So that's good. So that gives us roughly 800 k's.
800 k's.
Plus the I think that actually those two 5 litre tanks that you put me onto actually hold 6. So.
Yeah, exactly. I can nearly 12 in one.
Yeah.
I think I was concerned running the bigger wheels and tyres that
They
I
get
might
sucked
up
down a
there.
bit more.
But having said that, if you scan around the park here, I've probably got one of the smallest roof loads. So I think that's
Yeah,
helping
there's
today.
there's a little bit of there's a couple of differences here. So I've seen some people with nothing on, I've some people with everything on, and a trailer.
The nothing on guys are the guys that are also have the accompanying
Support
vehicles,
crews, yeah. So there's a little bit behind that story, but yeah, cool. All right, well look,
setups. I'll
I
keep
reckon
working.
get stuck into it, and we'll
That
have
might
a.
be gin and tonic time.
It's almost sherbet time, I reckon. Man's not a camel. All right. There we go.
Hey Tony, how are you, buddy?
Fantastic. How'd you go today? How's the Jimny? How's the ride?
The Jimny was great. As long as you don't take it over 110 k's, everything is wonderful.
Yeah, it gets a bit scary over
It
100.
is a little bit scary. You gotta clench your teeth, and I mean, under 100, it's a one hand. It's quite casual and calm. 110,
Starts getting a bit white knuckled quite quickly, doesn't
white
it?
knuckle, clench your teeth. Yeah.
Excellent. All right, well I'll check in with you guys later on, lads.
Lovely
The
talk.
camo Jimny.
Hello.
Hello. Loving life. Got the Akubras on. Happy with that. How the
Held up alright.
how the car go today? Good.
Yeah, went okay.
Yeah,
Went okay. It was
fantastic.
a bit top heavy. I thought it was going to be a bit hairy, but it was okay.
Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
look, there's
it went
quite a
good.
change of. Yeah, you know, you got some people with not much on and some people with a fair bit on, and they all held up pretty well.
Yeah,
So,
spot on.
yeah, cool. All right, enjoy. All right, guys. So as you can see, everyone has a whole heap of different ways that they've set their Jimnys up, with loading, with the campsite setups, and everything like that. Especially when it comes down to what is going up on everybody else's roof. So we've got some people that have got like some pretty heavy duty looking boxes and stuff like that up there. Some people with nothing on, like myself, just a couple of bags and the swag. So yeah, it's all pretty full on at the moment. Now the campsite's huge, but it is a little soft. So we're hopefully not going to quicksand into the sand. How'd we go today, boys?
Very good, very
Yeah.
good.
How did the Green Beast handle?
It handled all right. It, a little bit down on fuel consumption because of the
Trailer?
That must
Yeah,
that had
it's
to come.
it's a bit of a weapon, this trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, we should see further we go into it whether it's going to be a hazard or not when we get bogged.
Boon or a burden.
Burn. It could end up on the bonfire.
Oh, well, I reckon it's going to be fine. I've got supreme faith. All right, guys, I am going to get stuck into getting my campsite set up, or at least get the stuff off the roof. Might do a little time lapse. The sun's kind of in a bit of an ordinary position at the moment, so lighting isn't the best. But once that sun drops a little bit more, the lighting is going to be right on perfect for doing a setup. Okay, guys, here I am tonight. This is the spot that I've chosen, a little bit more secluded, away from the main pack. And we'll see how we go for the next couple of nights. We've got the camera crew over the back here, which is pretty cool. Now you remember this beast, from Ronnie Dahl. This is the Project Prado. Look at this. What a weapon. Absolutely fantastic. The camera crew.
Yeah.
Boyas. There we go.
Hiding away.
Hiding away. All right.
Yeah. Trying to, sort of mix with the Jimny crowd.
That's it. Yeah, don't want to get
On the-
tainted
around
by
the
the Jimny crowd. How'd you go today? Filming good?
Good. Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah, great drone shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And
Fun,
like
fun
we were saying, the canola was out. Looked
cranking.
absolutely fantastic, didn't it?
Yeah, it was wicked.
Awesome.
Yeah. No, I think we got some good shots.
I reckon it is almost time for an ice cold one because it is. It's getting a bit at that time of the day, really.
Far away, I don't think.
Fantastic. Awesome. Cheers, boys. All right, guys, there you have it. So we are going to get stuck in, get this campsite sorted, and time for some well-deserved beers and well-deserved campfire dinner. Enjoy. I'll see you soon. So finally I get an opportunity to cook myself up some dinner. So we've had an absolute huge day so far. We've been doing the trip doco with Wild Track, so that's been pretty full on. We did a heap of product demonstration and everything like that, so lots and lots of filming today. So now is my opportunity, however, to have some dinner. Now, one of the things that I've been trying to do of late is been using a vac sealer. So last night before I went on the trip, I made myself up some spaghetti bolognese and then vac sealed up that ready to go. And then all I have to do now is pretty much just boil up some water, throw this one in the pan, and then add my pasta, and I'm pretty much good to go. So that's going to be pretty much all I'm going to be doing at the moment. Once I've had that, I'll be off to bed, guys. I am absolutely knackered, to be honest. We've got so much coming up tomorrow, so we're heading out. It's going to be a long drive, lots of full driving. But for tonight, it's actually going to be pretty quiet now. So I've got my pasta and everything about to go on the boil. And I've got, now this is, funnily enough, the product demonstration that we just did on one of the Wild Track pans. So these are pretty handy. I picked this one up from Wild Track, full disclosure, they gave it to me. But yeah, so easy to use, removable handle, non-stick, and just makes life just so much easier when I'm out camping and whatnot, especially with the micro overlander thing. Being able to kind of, you know, nest all my stuff together and actually pack it away in the car just makes life a lot easier for myself. So yeah, I'll get stuck into that, guys. But look, yeah, thanks very much. I'll see you guys in the morning and through the magic of cinema. That's going to be about 2 minutes. But yeah, should be pretty cool, guys. Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm pretty tired. All right, see you in the morning, and we will do a quick cook up for breakfast, and then we'll get out of here. So, and then we'll get back on the road, and hopefully I'll be able to get some really good vision of all of these Jimnys. Cool, I think I'm ready to go here, guys. All right, enjoy, and I will see you in the morning.
Well, good morning everybody. So first night of the Gunbarrel Highway, all done and dusted, and yeah, it wasn't a terrible night. It was pretty cold, so I'm just getting my my cup of tea ready for the day. So for the morning, I'm not usually a big tea drinker, but you know what? It is that cold this morning that I've actually had to brew myself up a nice warm drink. Let's see how we go for the day. So we're going to go around and see how everyone went, and yeah, it's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I'm pretty happy with the result. The campsite set up pretty well, and the sun's just about to peak up over behind me there. You can see that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, not a bad night. Not a bad night. I was in bed pretty early. It was kind of hard to get warm. It was pretty cold overnight, so I'm going to have a look at the way that I set the swag up. She was a little saggy in the middle, and that meant that it got a little bit damp. I'm going to have to probably put it underneath the awning there next time, I think, because she got a little bit damp than I wanted it to. So I'll wait till the sun comes up and dries all of that off. You can see how cold it is. Look at that. It's all frost. So yeah, it's a bit frosty this morning, but yeah, look, I'm pretty happy with the way that it went. Everyone seemed to be having a pretty good time. The awning is absolutely covered in frost, and yeah, but the main thing is I've got my brew, and yeah, I'm gonna go see how everybody went. But no, I'll do a pack up pretty soon. I'm going to make sure that I'm all packed up and ready to go before everyone else. I want to make sure that we're out in the road and we can get all the Jimnys leaving together and whatnot, and I'll get the drone up as well, getting a bit of the convoy as it leaves. But yeah, well, good morning everybody, and I'll see you out on the road.
Oh yeah.
So that is day 2 done and dusted for the Gunbarrel Highway. So we've gotten to camp relatively reasonable time. It was about it's about 4:30, I think it is, roughly, that we got into camp, but we had to do a heap of other filming for the trip video and everything, so I've only just kind of stopped now. So I'll be honest, I am absolutely wrecked. So I was planning on doing maybe nachos or the golden syrup dumplings or the T-bone steak or whatever it is that I've got in the thing, but instead we're going with a just add water honey soy chicken. It's going to keep me full, so that's the main thing. I'm too tired to cook tonight, so the jet boil come out and we did that, so that's fine. Look, what happened today? So we left the campsite that was just north of Bullfinch, and then started heading north through Menzies and then up through the Salt Lakes there. Got some absolutely amazing vision through that way, which was really cool. The wildflowers were really on song this time of year with all the rain. Actually, I'm surprised at how wet it is out here. We've had a lot of rain down in the metro and everything like that over the last kind of month or two, but I'm surprised that it's all the way this far inland. So we're quite a ways inland now. We've been heading northeast for the last 2 days, and I think we've covered about 800 or so Ks, probably pushing, tomorrow we'll easily cross the 1000 K mark into the 1200 Ks or more. So where are we at the moment? Well, we're about 50 Ks south of Sandstone, and the good thing about that is we can get more fuel. So the fuel economy for the Jimny's been not terrible, considering how loaded up the car is, which is considerably more than what I normally do when I do my my smaller trips that you guys follow. The car's only running at 10.1-ish, 10.1, 10.2 litres to the 100k. So with the extended range fuel tank, I'm actually doing pretty well. And we were doing some decent speeds today, easily between 80 and 100k throughout the entire day. So yeah, we've done quite well for that. So we'll get some fuel and whatnot tomorrow, and then we're going to start heading further towards our next campsite up towards Carnegie Station. So that's going to be great there, and then we're going to push on to Uluru and the Gunbarrel proper. So very much looking forward to that. So what else have we been doing? Lots of really great vision. Got the drone up heaps today, which was fantastic. I think I've burnt through like 2 batteries. Luckily I got myself one of those little 12-volt chargers, so that's definitely helped. And we also got some really good ground vision of all of the Jimnys coming through the water, like, because there's heaps of water, so much water. So there's all these like massive puddles and water hazards and stuff like that that the guys have been ploughing through. I mean, you can see the condition of the Jimny at the moment. She's absolutely filthy, so in its natural habitat. But this area here is all gold mining country, so we're getting a lot of the big rig trucks, the road trains and stuff like that smashing down the line. And I think the area that the group's all camped in at the moment is actually looks like an old like roadworks campsite or something. But the camera crew, Jacob and Chris, they grabbed the Prado and they headed up to the top of the hill over there. And they reckon that there's these, they must be like old mine shafts or drop shafts or whatever, so from the old times. So I think I might even head up tomorrow and have a quick squiz at that before everybody gets going. So my plan to what's the time now? It's only just gone 7:20. I'll be in bed by 8 o'clock tonight. I'm only having the one beverage. I need to get a good night's sleep tonight. I didn't sleep the best last night. And now I've also made a cognizant decision on how I've set up tonight. So it's actually not too cold right now, but that temperature is going to drop pretty quickly. We're pretty clear skied at the moment, so the area is not holding much heat. But more so, the way that I've set up the camp is so when the sun rises in the east tomorrow, it's actually going to beat down on that drop awning there, the side awning, and across the top here, so it hopefully it will get that sun really early on and it will start drying off quite quickly. And because one thing I found this morning, I don't know if it was just this morning where we were, but there's a lot of moisture, there was frost everywhere and everything was wet. So yeah, we needed to kind of be a bit smarter about that side of things. I haven't really set the campsite up like hardcore this time. I've just got my table out. I haven't brought the cooker out or anything like that, so none of that tonight. Now tomorrow, however, I reckon what we'll do is we'll do that proper cook up. I do want to do the steak though, that big tomahawk steak over the campfire. So I reckon I'll probably give that a crack actually. Tomorrow morning, however, we will be cracking into episode 2 of the Gunbarrel Highway trip. I reckon I would do 4 episodes for this one. So tomorrow morning I'll get cracking into a pretty decent breakfast. I didn't eat much before we went on tour this morning because I haven't set up too much. It's not that much to pack down. So I reckon I'll pull out the cooker and I'll start doing something nice for brekkie, and I'll get up really early. The other thing as well is when I get an opportunity, I'm going to set up the GoPro on a night lapse. I really want to do a night lapse after seeing what Kip Thompson did with his little night lapse and the extended battery that he's hooked up, because I've got an extended battery as well. I want to do that because I reckon that'll be pretty magic as well, especially out here. But I'm going to wait until we are a little bit further in. I reckon there's going to be a campsite with a nice little overlooking perch or something like that I can do that with. Yeah, guys, I am absolutely cooked. So look, thanks very much for watching this episode. So that was night 1 and 2 of the Gunbarrel Highway.